I believe this is the first time, or maybe the second time we've talked to you, since you started your rehab. But can you just walk us through your summer with the timeline then and where you are currently with that?
Uh, you know, uh, ever since what happened, I was working out. Slowly progressed the workout to get harder and harder, and right now I feel great. Uh, I feel perfectly fine.
Has it been frustrating to not be able to go in and fully train the way that you necessarily would in regular summers? And in that time, what have you been focusing on as far as growth and improvement in the interim?
Yeah, it's been a little frustrating, but I'm just blessed to be able to get closer and closer every day, and you know, I work as if I was going against people, but I've been working on shooting, ball handling, finishing, pass. I've been working on everything, and I feel like I've gotten a lot better.
Fred Vinson's someone who's come to Detroit this summer. Obviously, there's a lot of talk of everything that's going to be on his plate, but have you been able to talk with him? I know you probably haven't been able to work with him as extensively yet, but have you been able to talk with him about expanding your game past like the three-point line?
Yeah, I've definitely talked to him. I've worked with him, quite a bit too, and right now it's just taking everything a day at a time, and not getting too high, not getting too low, and just knowing that everything's a process, and you know you're gonna come out great at the end of it.
Ausar, I spoke with you recently about your off-the-dribble shot creation. A lot of focus has been made on your shooting, but how much have you worked on your handling to kind of take on some of that secondary playmaking that you did a lot at OTE as well?
I worked on my handle a lot. I'm very confident with it. Worked out with my brother a lot. He's more on ball, but he was helping me with little things. But yeah, we're gonna see some handle this year.
There you go.
Sorry, there's been a lot of great defensive wings forwards who struggle to stay on the floor because they can't get that jumper, and they never really do get that jumper. What do you think about you makes you kind of different from a lot of those situations?
Uh, I'm gonna work to get that jumper, and I'm not saying nobody else doesn't work to get it, but I'm a come in every day, and I think I bring a lot. I don't think I know I bring a lot to the floor. Uh, Already besides that, but that's the finishing touch. But you, yeah,
Asher, you've shown a lot about your game. You showed your versatility on both ends of the court. Is there a part of your game that you want? I mean, even though it's a team concept, you want to play within the confines of the team. Is there a part that you just want to show fans about your game that they have not seen yet?
I wouldn't say there's you know anything I really want to show anybody. To be honest, just uh, I just want to help the team win. And I've worked on a lot, and what in the process of me playing basketball, what I want to show will just show.
The defensive aspect came pretty quickly for you last season. I guess coming into the summer, what stood out about what clicked for you on that end last season, and then how do you improve from there this year?
I always grew up playing, another person in the league, so I feel like coming in playing defense, natural like defense, like instinctively was pretty easy, and I just had to. I'm still getting better at it, but learning, like the little things like schemes, how to get to somebody's body. I was just going off athleticism, and I think I've got a lot better at actually knowing how to play defense and like saving energy while still stopping the best player.
Has anyone given you any kind of timeline on the process, and what has it been like dealing with that?
Uh, you know, uh, it's not really in our hands. It's no timeline right now, but soon.
Sorry, even with the new players, coaching staff, front office, how much do you guys reflect on what happened last season in terms of growing for next season?
I wouldn't say we reflect too much. We know what happened. The coaches know what happened. The new players know what happened, and they came in and they brought in winning qualities, and the players that were here are willing to learn. So it's kind of like we don't forget it, but we don't think about the past too much. We just trying to move on to the future, and the future's bright.
How much are the new shooters that have joined the team going to help you succeed on the floor in other aspects?
I think they're gonna help a lot. you know, considering, you know, they're vets. They played. I mean, Tim literally left the championship to come straight here. You know, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪, a great vet, and I just think they're gonna space the floor a lot more. You know, defense is gonna have to be honest, and that leaves a lot more, you know, driving lanes, because I don't really think people could hold our guards in front of them for too long. We kind of got big guards, strong guards, so just being able to get to the cup, someone steps in, kick it out.
I think another, sneaky, potentially good part of your team is the speed and athleticism, particularly the upgrade at the wing position. Bring in Ron Holland, Bobby Clement, they drafted you as well last year. How are you feeling about the speed and athleticism of this team being a potential strength?
I think the speed is crazy, and you didn't even say J.I., who's,
Yeah.
you know, you all know J.I., but I think we all have people who could get the rebound and run, and we're young. I don't think anybody could run with us. You know, get the rebound, run. Everybody could push it. Everybody could pass it. You know, that's a big emphasis of JB's to pass the ball in people's chests, and for everybody to, you know, crash the glass. I feel like when we do that, get the rebound, run, and just, you know, no matter what, I think it's going to be hard to stop us.
At one point in time, it seemed as if when you were driving, this is our wing. Now you have a lot more help there. 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪's son in the offseason, and then the rookies as well brought in. So just speak to just how that wing room is for you this year. And what it's been so far.
Yeah, the wing room is, you know, I feel like I learn from them every day. You know, I work with Tobias, Tech, sometimes Ron, you know, Tim, and, you know, I just think they're great vets. You know, they practice ends, Tobias be like, you know, AT, come shoot with me. You'll be talking to AT, come shoot with me. Like I feel like that's something we didn't have last year, and, you know, it's just, you know, it's great to have them with us.
Ausar, the reason why you're such a good defender is because of your versatility as a defender. Where do you feel like you are best used at? You're good off ball, you're good obviously on ball to stop the point of attack. You're also a really good weak side rim protector.
Yeah.
Where do you feel like you're best utilized now? Are you excited to be used in all those different ways with JG this upcoming year?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to be used in, you know, a bunch of different ways. You know, I'll be wherever JB puts me, you know, but I think on ball, like whoever has the ball, you know, I'm trying to shut down. I don't really, you know, in my heart, I don't believe they could score on me a one-on-one, you know. So I would say on ball, I just got to get over the screens, you know. That's it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ausar.
Thank